How's everybody doing? Welcome back to the Basketball Zone YouTube channel. I'm your host, Leo Beas, and I got my boy Vince Miracle to break down a very heated topic that is making its circles around social media, and it's really the 2016 class against the 2017 class. I'm going to set the rules, okay? We're having 5-minute quarters, 4 quarters, and before we decide who wins this game, I kind of want to break down who wins the individual matchup. So Vince, let's start off with the point guard position. Jamal Murray versus De'Aaron Fox. Who wins this matchup?
In a one-on-one basis, I mean, I'm going to give the edge to Jamal Murray. I think De'Aaron
Fox. Here we go.
Look.
I'm making my Red Bull ready, baby. Shout out to Red Bull, by the way.
Shout out to Dasani if you guys want to sponsor me. You know what I mean? Take a sip of this. It's about to get wet in here.
Hey, let's go. Okay, I like this.
Look at this. Look, I'm about to throw a little water on your fire because I already know you're gonna kick De'Aaron Fox. Look, speed kills. I love speed, and I love the fact that De'Aaron Fox is developing. But Jamal Murray has something called a jump shot now that is he's basically a Walmart version of Steph Curry right now, right? Whoa. He can shoot the ball wherever he wants to. He's nasty, and that's not taking a diss at Jamal Murray at all. I'm just saying, like, he is a really good offensive scorer. Defensively, I mean, he's not a sieve. You don't need to hide him by any means.
First of all, he's not a Walmart version, because the Walmart version is Trae Young. So let's put some respect on Steph Curry's name before we start saying he's a Steph Curry.
I love Trae Young too. So I mean, like, I think Trae Young is better as an all-around offensive player, but I think Jamal Murray brings more defensively, so that's why I'd put them like neck and neck. But I have them just slightly above. I mean, De'Aaron Fox is on that level already. I'm just looking at an offensive side. I think defensively, De'Aaron Fox is hands down the best out of all of them. I just think with how the matchup is going, and if you're playing a full game, I think the aspect of shooting becomes a real factor when looking at these two rosters, and so I give the edge to Jamal Murray.
Okay, so I agree with you from the offensive side, but I feel like a lot of people from a national perspective still don't give De'Aaron Fox enough credit for his jump shot. I think his jump shot improved tremendously last season, and it's on an upward trajectory. So I expect him to go from, what did he shoot last year, 37% from three? I expect it to go from like 37 to like 39. And for him, I was just talking to Buddy Hield yesterday, or Wednesday, sorry. And he told me it's just up here. It's the mindset. His mechanics, he told me this, and this is coming from an elite top 5 shooter in Buddy Hield. His mechanics are really good, he said. It's now up here. So if that ever just clicks for him, for De'Aaron Fox, watch out, NBA. And then what gives me the slight advantage is definitely the defensive element of all this. I think De'Aaron Fox, when he's motivated, when he's inspired, can be a top 5 defender, just in the fact that he moves his feet so well. We've seen him guard guys like Brandon Ingram when he wants to. I think getting a guy like Davion Mitchell, different topic, will light a fire under his ass. So expect him to be a lot better defensively. So I give the edge to De'Aaron Fox. Matchup number 2, Jaylen Brown versus Donovan Mitchell. Who wins the individual matchup?
Individual matchup. I mean, this one was. I think this is the closest matchup out of all of them.
Okay.
The rest, like, it was this backcourt, and man, I really don't know. Like, obvious answer that I think most people are going to say is Donovan Mitchell, because of the fact that the dude is an elite scorer.
He's just better. Yeah.
So hard. He plays with his heart. But I love Jaylen Brown. Like, I love how he's developed into a corner shooter. I love how he's developed into a passer. When he first joined the league, everyone was so worried that he was only going to be a guy that can charge the basket. You know what I mean? And he learned how to add a Euro step with his spin move, plus passing it out to the corner.
Yeah.
And defensively, he is a monster. With all that said, though, I think the obvious answer still goes to Donovan Mitchell, and for what he's done with that Utah team by himself with the team on his back. So, I mean, I want to give more credit to Jaylen Brown because he is a stud. And I think it's a lot closer than people really think. But the obvious answer is Donovan Mitchell.
I can't say it any better. I think we agree 1,000% on that. The obvious answer is Donovan Mitchell. But you also give credit to where credit is due. And Jaylen Brown's a hell of a basketball player, like you said. And it's not to discredit him. It's just to list all the things that he's great at. And Jaylen is just a great player. So, Donovan Mitchell gets the edge there. Next matchup.
It's the second closest matchup in
Yeah.
this little piece that you sent me over. You know what I mean? Like this backcourt was the toughest choice.
Next matchup: Brandon Ingram versus Jayson Tatum. Who wins it here?
Jayson Tatum.
Yeah,
every time.
I agree.
I
agree. Well, let's not get carried away. Not even closes. Not even closes.
Look, I love Brandon Ingram. Like, I'll be 100%. I love Brandon Ingram. I think there's levels to this. Like, I feel like they play the exact same way. But if I'm giving the ball and both these guys want to play isolation, I'm giving the ball to Jayson Tatum every time.
Who's a better playmaker, though? Brandon is.
Yeah, he's a better passer. But I'm just when you're looking at a full team aspect, though, the downfall I give Tatum comes out of these Olympics where they tried to move the ball a lot, and every time he touched it, the ball stagnated. So I guess I will lean toward Ingram there. But overall skill, talent, player, I'm going Jayson Tatum, and it's not even a hesitation. This is like the Pascal Siakam or Ben Simmons discussion.
Right. No,
you're taking Tatum.
You took it out of my mouth, and that's the only thing that I was going to say was that, like, from a team aspect, he is around a lot of stars per se, and maybe this is where you could give Ingram an edge or an up. But yeah, as an overall player, I think Tatum wins. But again, it's not a one-on-one game, and we got to take all these factors into consideration. This is a 5-on-5, 5-minute quarter, 4 quarters, so that could come into play. So I agree, though. Tatum wins this one. Ben Simmons versus John Collins, I think, is not even close, right? Like, this is probably the most lopsided one.
Next.
Yeah, Ben Simmons wins that every single time. No disrespect to John Collins.
You didn't even need to say that.
Yeah.
Congratulations on the contract extension.
That's it. Congratulations. Hey, 25 mil. Congrats to that agent, by the way. Whoa.
Yeah. Good job holding out, bro. Good job holding out and sticking to the number that you wanted. Because guess what?
Guys like Shooter didn't get that.
No one else. You weren't going to get that nowhere else. And James said it best when he was on my show. He said when the Hornets said no more to Rashawn Holmes, that was their main target.
That dried up his whole thing.
The same thing happened with John Collins. So the fact that John Collins got that money, bro.
Yeah.
I'll applaud you.
Bro. I keep telling people this about Rashawn. It's like his market got dried up when Charlotte on draft night when they drafted Kai and they traded for Mason. But neither here nor there. I'm sure we'll talk about that very, very soon. Last one. I think it's a lot closer than what people want to give this, a thought. And obviously, Bam's going to get the matchup. But Sabonis is a beast, bro. And in a 5-on-5 matchup, I think you have to give him credit because you can throw it into the paint to him, and he's going to get you a bucket no matter who is going up against him. So I still got to go at Bam, though. What do you got?
That's crazy. That's crazy. I'm going to surprise you then because I'm going with Sabonis.
Yeah, I'm not mad at you. I'm not.
Yeah. No,
I'm not.
I don't think it's obvious at all. I honestly believe
that's fair. Thank you.
Sabonis is the better player. Like, I really do.
Oh, the better player. Oh, okay.
Yeah. No.
I'm saying on the 5-on-5.
I'm saying 5-on-5. I'm saying a one-on-one matchup.
That's interesting.
I think Sabonis is one of the most underrated centers in this league. And people are like, oh, no, he was an all-star. First off, he was an all-star this year because he had to replace somebody. He should have already been an all-star. That Pacers team had no Karis LeVert, had no Malcolm Brogdon for a little while.
No TJ Warren.
And guess what? Last year when that all happened, still made the playoffs and still, I believe, even won a playoff game. Like, Sabonis is a real walking 2020, and not only that, gives you 6 assists and 2 steals. He's a bucket. I love Domantas Sabonis. I like him more than Bam Adebayo because the thing that I give Bam the credit for
defense
is the fact that he can handle. Sabonis' defense is phenomenal. I don't know. He's so strong. He's baby Steven Adams down there. He's ridiculous.
He's not on Bam's level though. I think there's levels to defense, and Bam is like supreme of the supreme. Who?
He can't shot block. Sabonis can't shot block.
Sabonis can't shot block. I was about to say, Bam can block anybody.
He's getting like 1.5 to. He gets you steals, and on top of that, he's a team defender. Like, shot blocking isn't the biggest factor.
Right.
But I think agility, quickness, defensive.
But Sabonis can't guard the perimeter the same way Rashawn Holmes and Bam Adebayo can. Like, those two are in their own league.
That's what I'm saying. The agility, the quickness, I give that to Bam. But I'm not going to say that gives them the overall edge because I think offensively, I think offensively,
He's better, yeah.
Sabonis has more post moves. He can shoot the three ball if you leave him open. He's a better passer, and Bam's a good passer. But Sabonis is a real passer. Like,
yes.
He's the Jokic of the East. He's the Jokic of the East.
That's fair.
He is nice. I have Sabonis.
Okay, so the last question before we end this video series: who wins this game?
The team that has De'Aaron Fox, Donovan Mitchell, Jayson Tatum, Ben Simmons, or John Collins and
Okay, so you're going with the 2017 class.
100%. Talent wins all, and they had more talent by the way that we just had this conversation.
All right, I agree 100% with you. The 2017 class, we're giving them the edge. Now, if we do the 2018 class, that could change. We'll get into that in a different segment. But thank you guys so much. If you guys enjoyed this type of content, make sure you like, share, and subscribe. And don't forget to please keep on watching so we can keep on growing. We'll see you guys on the next video. Peace.